Come on, there's someone I want you to meet.
Hey, get up, we're going out.
What is it?
It's Britt on the road.
I think I want to hear this.
From the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo.
Oh, that's a nice combo. And I love it.
You're on with Britt Bailey.
And away we go!
Set to go.
Right.
So excited. We are here at the National Finals Rodeo, and you know what? Yesterday I was super surprised and super excited because I saw you, Brent Cobb, up on the stage doing sound check when we went to go talk to Cody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that you were here. I'm so glad to see you here.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. I couldn't believe Cody asked me to be a part of this weekend, on these two shows. So, yeah, y'all were over there with my kids and my wife.
Yeah.
And my whole family was over there.
Yeah, they looked like they were having a good time and not quite listening, of course, the kids, but
No, my son is wild as he can be. My daughter really tricked us all and my whole family. He's wild.
That's awesome. So you have been doing a bunch this last year. Tell me a little bit about how that's been going for you.
Well, it's, when I put out let's see, what is it? It's December.
We had a year in 2022,
Yeah,
kind of.
It's insane. I put a little gospel album out at the top of the year, and then Maren Morris asked me to do a tour with her, and me and Hayes Carl got together and did a tour after that, and then now we're here in Vegas doing this, and you kind of, it's just like everybody, when the year starts, you go, well, we got a whole year, and then next thing you know, it's December.
Right.
So yeah, it's been a really cool year though. Adam Hood put out his album that I was able to produce, and there's a lot of cool things happening this year.
Yeah. Well, and tell me a little bit about how the difference is going from Maren on that tour to coming here to Cody's tour. How's the difference in that, especially the fans, I'm guessing too?
Well, I'll tell you this. I've known Maren for probably 12 years. We're not like super tight or anything, but I've just known her, we're in similar circles in the songwriting community. And she asked me, the last couple albums, she would repost things from other albums that I've released over the last few years. And so when she asked me to be a part of the tour, it's, even though she had done those things, it still was like, okay, yeah, I don't know really why, but I'll do it. I'm grateful. And so we got out there, actually a week before the first show with Maren, I said, hey, I'll be honest with you, I've never felt like this, but I'm a little intimidated by your fan base.
Yeah.
What do you recommend I play? And
Sure.
she said, oh, they're just music fans. I love it. So we get there, first night of that tour, and she watches the whole time. I was nervous, just in front of her crowd and sweating like crazy. And we get done, and I go and see her and I hug her neck and I say, well, I can rein in the hillbilly a little bit if I need to.
Yeah.
And she said, no, I think you ought to lean into it. And
Awesome.
so that's what we did. And it was really great. It was, it was the first time I'd played for, her, that demographic. And, but I think it's cool to be sort of an eclectic artist, I guess, that I can go from Maren to Cody and then me and Hayes. And I was out with Stapleton for a few years. And,
Wow.
I don't know. I'm just glad to be here.
Yeah. Well, and you do a fantastic, between playing and songwriting. You have so many songs that you've written. Is there one that really stands out to you that you go, man, I really should have cut that one myself?
I don't ever think of it like it.
Okay.
I always write songs for myself.
Okay.
And somehow I've been fortunate enough over the last almost 20 years to other people record them too. And I kind of like the way that used to be, like there are 10 different versions of Sunday Morning Coming Down,
Right.
or Me and Bobby McGee or whatever. And I think that's cool, and it's sort of a lost art. I think I like recording the ones I write, and anybody, your grandma can record it too. I don't care.
Well, and that's awesome because it is very interesting. Everybody kind of has a different take on the songs.
Yeah, it just continues to give life to these songs. I was actually reading about the Wagon Wheel, song that Bob Dylan started. And then I guess when Catch of Old Crow, when he came across that old bootleg version, it was sort of, a half, it wasn't really a whole written song. And he wrote the verse lyrics to that one. Well, when he tried to get a hold of Bob to see about songwriting credits, he realized that Bob Dylan didn't even credit himself. He credited, I can't remember his name, but this dude from like the 40s.
Wow.
That had, and so that song's been around for it took 55 years for that one to get wrote, or so,
Oh, yeah.
it's pretty, because then that guy even credited to a dude from the 20s.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know. I love that kind of stuff with
Yeah.
songs. You just never know. And you know, the more artists want to record songs, the longer they live.
And well, and the lineage between them. I mean, it's amazing on that, and of course, what inspires writers
Right.
and song and musicians like yourself to get into that. Maybe you took a lyric from some song in another place.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what did Christofferson said, that good songwriters borrow,
Yes.
great songwriters steal, which he stole from Picasso.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
yeah, just one thing leads to another. Is
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about what you have planned for this upcoming year. Of course, we got the start of the new year, so I know it's going to go fast as well. But what do you got kind of going?
I plan to get in the studio for my own new album in January.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna go down to Capricorn and Macon and record it, and then Luke Combs asked me to be a part of his tour for next year, starting in March, and it'll be the whole year.
Wow.
And I've known him also like since I was one of the first people I think he met when he moved to Nashville in 2014, and he's never forgotten me, and I've been fortunate enough to write a few with him too. And he asked me to go on that tour, so I'm gonna do that, and I don't know, we'll see what else the path leads to.
Yeah, well, we can't wait to come along for the journey and watch you grow and get your songs more noticed.
Yeah,
and we love being able to play you guys here on our station.
Absolutely. I appreciate y'all taking the time, and anybody who wants to listen and play it means a lot. I tell a half joke at most of my shows. It's only taken me 20 years to get to the bottom. I'm just glad to be here.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for taking some time out before your show. Tonight it's at the Chelsea here at the Cosmopolitan.
That's right, with Mr. Cody Jinks.
Yes, definitely. Come out and check it out. We're here live at the National Finals Rodeo, and we're bringing you more of all the music action, all the rodeo action, more interviews with people that are awesome, just like Brent Cobb.
So awesome. Cheers.
That was another On the Road exclusive with Britt Bailey.
Now that's what I call country.
You guys are so much fun.
It's just who we are.
Bring on the country.
It's what we do.
On location at the National Finals Rodeo.